Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Long Dark. We are in nasty shape. We've got food poisoning to start with, and that's something that we're slowly recovering from. We're also basically slowly starving to death. The situation is, in the most basic respect, I can't see anything. Not great. Really, really not great. We're just right now. I just want to sleep and get some energy back, but it's really not a great situation. Oh, sounds like it's blizzarding. Okay, healed from food poisoning. That's good. That's very good. All right, let's do. I had a plan last time that I wanted to drop like half of my revolver ammunition, so 23 rounds, and I guess I should leave myself with 24 rounds. So what would that be? It's 46. If I dropped 22 rounds,
I'll die if I don't do something soon.
Yeah, 24 rounds. There we go. 6 plus 4 is 24. So revolver's got 6 slots. And then I was just gonna leave 5 rounds of oh crap, I didn't drop the arrows. Actually, you know what? I am gonna drop those. I thought that was a mistake, but then I was like, wait a minute, you know what? I might do that. I might drop these 2. Although they aren't that heavy. I will note that. What you think, guys? But still, 29.51. I'm trying to save every like bit of weight that I possibly can right now, so that way we have plenty. Let's see. 17, I think. Should be good enough. Yeah, 5. So we can at least load up a full magazine of the rifle if we do end up finding the rifle. I'm gonna leave some of my flare shells here as well. Now the plan is to go all the way down to the trapper's cabin, if we can do that. Maybe not today, but at least in the near future, because this is the season finale for season 2. Can't believe that. But this is season 2 of Silent Frost, and we are basically concluding this season at this point. I think I'll probably have a decent sized break between recording the next season and this one. We'll figure out how all that's going to work soon. But right now we're pretty lightweight, ready to go. I think I'm going to grab one more bandage because there's a lot of bears and there's also a lot of timber wolves in this region. I also need to grab more flares because we're definitely going to need more flares, in particular the marine flares. Okay, should be fine with what we got now. My energy is almost full, but I've got coffee, and I'm going to be drinking some here in just a moment. Granted, it's cold, but I do still have coffee. I'm going to drop a couple of these too, so that way they're contained safely back at the base. Cups of tea. And when I come back, I have cups of tea that I can drink. And a cup of coffee. Beautiful. Okay, alright. And my rifle rounds, well, I'm just going to put on the shelf. Or my rifle casing, excuse me. Okay. Alright, so first stop is the destroyed lookout. I think we're going to go to the tower at a different time, but I've got to get through the clear cut first. And of course, the clear cut is incredibly dangerous because of the bear that lives literally right down the road. So even getting there is going to pose a risk. But we're going to try to do it. Here we go. I honestly don't know where we're going to find shelter soon. And really, we should be eating some food, I guess, before we leave. Maybe grab a little bit. I want to save my peanut butter. I really don't want to eat my peanut butter right now. I'm going to drop this, though. Do not need that. I don't need that either. I can get that when I get back. Drink some water. Water's always good. I want to save my soda, too. I would like to try and hunt something as well. I think that would be very valuable, very beneficial for us to try and get a rabbit and a snare, that kind of thing. So I might drop a snare somewhere where it would be convenient to try to catch a rabbit or that kind of thing. There actually are quite a few rabbits in the area around here. I did notice that. Oh, sticks everywhere. I was looking for sticks in the last video and I couldn't find any, and so there's sticks everywhere. Is that a dead guy? Ooh. What's on him?
I think I can use this.
28%. I'm not gonna risk that. Who knows what you could get from trying that, you know, if it would work or not. I better put that trap out, though. Somewhere where I can check it. See, we're moving so fast now, and it's kind of nice, actually. Okay, here we go. This should be, yep, there's rabbits. Set up a snare, and I think as long as it's in the area where the rabbits are, it should catch a rabbit. Or, you know, it probably will catch a rabbit. That's a deer, right? Yeah, okay. There's a buck over there. Let's see, weapons, no. Which one is the hunting stuff? Cool. There we go. Where can I put you? Ah, here we go. Put it in a pretty open area, the way I can see it. Okay, let's see. So where is this road that cuts off? It should be as we turn this bend. I wonder if it's this one right here. Maybe it is. But we gotta keep going pretty far down to get to the bear, because the bear cave's over there on the other side. Although I do kind of want to avoid the bear cave. I wonder if I could do that by going up here and being just a little bit farther away from where that bear is likely to be. Yeah, right here is the other clear-cut section. So the bear cave should be on the other side of this rock right here. Oh, we're moving so fast. Oh my gosh. It's kind of nice, actually. Like a reset. Of course, it came at the cost, you know, but...
All I can think about is food.
Oh. I guess there's not a bear cave there. I thought there was. Well, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not complaining. Hey, buddy. What happened to you? What's in here?
Better take this food.
Nope. That's a risk that I am not going to take right now. Okay, here we go. I don't know what's up here. I don't remember. It's some sort of a lookout or something. But I thought maybe this was like the radio tower in the winter mute mode, the survival or the story mode. Excuse me. Uh-oh, like glitching through each other. Wonderful. What's the view? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, the wolves are making their presence known. That's just wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. What do we got? This is a windy path. Winding everywhere. Let's see. Big mountains, man. Whew. Tall peaks. I wonder if this is the highest hill in on this map. Ooh, wait, are there wolves up here? Oops, oops. Didn't mean to do that. That sounded like it came from up top here. Oh, little Karen over there. Okay. I don't know where the wolves would be, but we're gonna, I guess, just find out. Okay, why is that open like this? something you can find over there? What is that? Oh, okay. Oh. Well. Okay. Let's put this on the map. I mean, at the very least, we can get it on the map. Yeah, okay, there we go. Actually, we're doing a lot of the area. Ptarmigan nest. Oh, okay. How do I kill those things? Like, how do I go get them? They just run away. They just run away. Can I catch one? Can I run after them and catch them? What's in here?
Could end up being
Oh, well, it looks like we can actually go to Bleak Inlet if we want to. Okay, I'm gonna take it. That might be actually all we really need. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we can go to Bleak Inlet.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Well, you'll be alright for now. We were very much encumbered the last time, but we're not nearly as encumbered this time. I don't think this is the same spot that I'm thinking of, though, because the thing I remember is different than this. I wonder if I'm thinking of a different location. But I can't move. There we go. I want to, like, get a view of the surrounding area here. Trying to see if I can spot any baddies. Any bears or anything like that. Okay, so this is looking out into the way I came. What about over here? Also, does that deer have any good meat for me? Because if so, I could really use it. And is that revolver ammo? Ooh. Heck yeah, man. Drink that right now. Eat the calories. That's why I want the meat. I'm like, hey, if I can get some meat out of this, that'd be pretty cool, actually. What do we got? Frozen? What's the meat quality at this point? 100% frozen. Can I take a quarter? Take 338 calories. 1.9. Hold on. Crafting menu. What can I make? Deerskin pants. We need 3 deer hide, 4 gut, and a workbench. Plus 12 hours. Don't have a workbench anywhere nearby, but if I take the meat, it could be worth it. Let's do this. See if it's worth it. I'm going to be traveling back at nighttime, but still, it could be worth it to have this meat. Because the meat's going to give me a lot of food. Yeah, no, I was wrong. Okay, drop it all. And then get the heck out of Dodge. There's only one way to come up here, and the wolves are only going to come up one way. So, I better get the heck out of here. Come on, man. We gotta go. Come on, bro. We gotta go.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll carry some fire making stuff with me, too. Raw message. We found tea stashed in a cave in the upper ridge. So many rounds left, holding out on us. So many rounds. But they said they found it, though. Ooh. Hold on, where is that? Memento cache. Where is it? Ooh. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. If there's still ammo at that cache, that could be crucial. Sapling? Oh, actually, yep. I want that. I'm carrying that with me. Okay. That could be super useful. How do I get back down? Wait, hold on. Which way did I come up? Did I come up this way? No. Wait, how did I come up here? like this, I think, right? Or hold on. There we go. Over here. We got the two things that, like, basically the two exact things we needed. Funnily enough, we got immediately. And I'm comfortable with going to Bleak Inlet with what we've got right now. Not like maybe in the inventory, but going back and grabbing more of the flares and stuff. So we'll be a little encumbered, but I don't think that'll be too bad for us right now. So I would be comfortable with doing it. As a season finale, maybe not. But we could prepare to go to Bleak Inlet. Well, actually, we still have to travel back through Ravine. The one main thing is... Actually, no, because we can return through Forlorn Muskeg. Ooh. We can also get there through Forlorn Muskeg, though. So if we go through Mystery Lake, and then we go out to Bleak Inlet from Forlorn Muskeg, because also... I think you can get into one of the Tales of the Far Territories maps from Forlorn Muskeg 2. I'm pretty sure. I need to check my source material on that, but I think you can. So it could be that there are sort of several benefits. Oh, I guess that's just a log. There could be several benefits to going through... the Forlorn Muskeg both directions. Could be. What is that? That's a deer, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Wow, so I got 10 more rounds of revolver ammunition. That's really nice. Okay. I'd like to hunt a deer, but I don't have a rifle. I mean, I have a revolver, but I don't think I can really kill a deer with a revolver. Maybe if it's, like, not moving, I shot it at really close range. But my snare is still empty. Okay. I can't forget about that. Because if I don't play this for a while, like, if after the season finale I don't play this for a while, and then we go straight to Bleak Inlet after the season finale, then I don't want to forget about it. Because I feel like there's going to be a rifle in that main hunting lodge cabin here. That's why I feel like we ought to go through Forlorn Muskeg in order to get to both Bleak Inlet and any of the other maps we want to go to, really. Use it as like a transitional zone. I also haven't been in Forlorn Muskeg in years, so... Granted, I haven't been in any map in the Long Dark for a couple years, so... Guess that applies across the board.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. We went to the lookout. We got some more ammunition. We also have the location of the cache. I would like to reach the cache. However, well, can we? There's a way we could get there. It's actually not that far from the camp office, which is where I want to make my main base. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to try and eat something if I really can. Otherwise, we're just going to be starving. And then tomorrow, we're going to head off on an expedition. But I need to get a lot of sleep to be able to restore my carry capacity. And by the end of this episode, yeah, see, we're starving. We're starving to death. By the end of this episode, we will be...
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be at the camp office. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be at the camp office. Okay. All right, cool. Let's see. Here we go. I need to kind of get my stuff together here and figure out what's going on. All right, so I need my flare shells. I need my ammunition. I need my flares, all of them. I would like to bring my arrowheads, my coal as well. My coal is super important. Cups of coffee, firewood. We're going to be slow. This is what it is. Storm lantern, definitely want to bring that. Ah, shoot. Now I can't see. Crap. Find another one. Okay, what else? Bandages. I'm gonna leave all the clothes. I can leave that, that's fine. This, I need to get all the food out of. All the edible food, I really don't care what it's at. It needs to come out of this. Move all the inventory, there we go. 45, yikes. That's really overloaded. Oh, man. Now, we're going to drink some coffee. Okay? And I'm going to kind of rely on that coffee to get me through this. First of all, camp craft, pass a little time. Wait till the sun at least starts to come up. We're starving. It is what it is. I'm going to try and feed myself as best I can over the next few days and stuff in-game. But we're going to start to run out of everything soon. And eventually we're going to have to face the reality that we don't have enough food. And it just is what it is. I don't want to have to face that now. Nor do I want to face that soon. I'm also going to run out of water too. But it's the reality. And you're not thirsty. Well, pee. I don't know. Become thirsty because we need coffee. Okay. How many rounds of... Ooh, yeah, this is not ideal conditions for traveling, especially not on this map. Alright, people, this is going to be miserable. This is honestly going to be miserable. In fact, we may or may not actually survive this. If I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't know if we're going to survive this. Because if I get attacked... I'm so overloaded, it's not going to go over well. And I need to start hunting, because I've got to get food and meat and stuff to be able to last. Problem is, if I try to store the meat outside, then, you know, bear's going to come get it. Or wolf. And I really don't want to meet either of those two groups of animals. The biggest thing to remember is that I cannot sprint, no matter what I do. Honestly, I have 56 rounds of pistol ammo or revolver ammo, so I'm just going to keep the revolver out at this point. I'm worried this is going to turn into a blizzard, and I think it might. Unless the snow goes away, I could definitely see this turning into a blizzard. So awareness right now is crucial. To be honest, making that little sled thing would probably have been the best idea, but I think I would have needed leather and stuff. Then again, I could have taken apart those shoes, but I don't think shoes would give me enough leather to make one of those. I've actually never made one before, so I don't know what it requires, but I ought to look. And I don't know if you can just disconnect yourself from it at any time, because that would certainly help to fight off wolves. Just put all of your stuff on it, and then just disconnect yourself from it whenever you need to fight the wolves.
I could eat anything right now.
So, my thought process is that we should try to get to, I guess there's a better way to do this ideally, but my thought process is that I'm going to head down to the lodge, to the camp office. Once we get there, and bear with me, I'm checking the maps, like I'm verifying my facts here. Okay, I think that will actually work. I think it will actually work. If not, then I don't know what will, but I think it will actually work. Which one is... I better keep moving. I can't sit and wait like this. It's too dangerous. Where am I though? Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Okay. This is way too dangerous to sit and stop. It's lighter now, so it's easier and you have more visibility, which is nice. Hopefully it'll stay like that. So I gotta do my recon here. Especially here. Got my back to the rocks, so they can't attack me from all sides. And I want to ideally stay like that. If we could cross the rails now, we actually have the least chance of running into wolves if we cross the rails and then essentially follow the river for a while, or sort of follow the river for a while on the other side. That's a wolf right there. Yeah, so that's why we want to avoid the wolves right there. Huh. Because they're around and they're not friendly.
Looks like I survived another night.
Yes, you did. Now you gotta survive a day. And that might be the harder thing to do, honestly. Yep, so there are wolves right over there. Okay. Just need to keep calm. Be ready. If they come at me, then fight them off. If not, leave them on. Leave them on what they're doing. Let them figure their stuff out. I'm not at the point where I'm an apex predator right now. Definitely not with all this gear. And I'm making an awful lot of noise, too. Not like I have a choice, though. Yeah, he probably sees me. Okay. Yep, there's a river. So... there is... one... real way. Is that a wolf? Yep, that is. Okay. We gotta thread the needle here then. Or shoot him, alternatively. Get close enough and kill the darn thing. We get some meat out of it, at the very least. There's also a way to thread the needle, though. That's what I'm gonna try to do, I think. Because I don't trust my shooting abilities. Not yet, at least. Although I do want to kill him. Not when I'm encumbered. If I want to go pistol hunting or revolver hunting, then I need to start a journey with that purpose explicitly in mind. The only problem with this sort of shortcut is that if I break my ankle or sprain my ankle, then of course it's just game over. Alright, bro. I mean, if they tie me here, then honestly it's probably my ground. Because they don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anywhere to go. Ah. Yeah, see, I really don't like that. Okay. Don't think I'm going that way. That's, I think, a recipe for disaster. Looks like the way I want to go is relatively safe. So, I think... Yeah, that's going to get my ankle broke. See, I wonder if I could just get down there, and then I could just kind of skip down to various different rocks. That would be fine. I could make it down if I just got there without spraining my ankle, but I don't know if I can get there without spraining my ankle because of how much weight we're carrying right now. Let's see. Let's see, come on, come on. Yes, we did it. Yes. Okay. A little more. One more time. Come on, work your magic, work your magic. Come on. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. There we go. Yes. Eat that, wolf. Eat that. How you like me now, baby? Heck yeah. Yeah. Alright, keep going. Should be pretty peaceful from here on out. Glad I didn't have to fire any rounds. Much as I would like to kill a wolf, I don't want to waste the ammo. And I don't want to get killed by the wolf. So, because if I miss, then, well, you know, I still have to do something to defend myself. If it decided to attack. Which I would think it would. Just hope this river doesn't break underneath of me because there's just nowhere else to go. So in a way, this is a more dangerous route. Plus, if we slip... Although, I don't think that's a mechanic in this game, but, you know. In theory, it could happen. I love all the other, like, cracking and snapping sounds in the background. And the sound of walking on the ice is really kind of cool, too. Look at that tree. It's, like, sticking out of the side. Frankly, I kind of doubt it would be doing that, honestly. I kind of doubt that. I don't think a tree would be growing like that. I wonder if this is even an accessible area, because, I mean, if you fell down that slope, you're dead. You're literally dead. Like, there's no coming back from that. And there's obviously no way to get up there. Well, no easy way. Because if those icicles are anything to say for... This whole area is wet and covered in ice. So trying to climb those rocks, I would think, would be pretty much suicidal. Considering how, you know, wet and frozen they are. If they've got icicles, you know, dangling off of them. So I wouldn't want to do it. No thanks. I'll leave that to somebody else. A more adventurous person, shall we say. Yeah, so in Season 3, we're going to have to be, like, hunting more than, especially than Season 2 or 1. I don't think I really did any hunting in Season 1. I don't think I did, but we're going to have to do that, because otherwise we are literally going to run out of food.
So hungry.
It's going to be bad. I've got about 25% of my health bar missing now due to hunger and stuff, and it's not looking like it's going to get any better soon. Unless maybe if I eat a little bit and then I go to bed, and I don't sleep long enough to drain my health at all, like just enough to get more health, then I could get by. But getting by is not the same thing as, the wind. is not the same thing as surviving effectively or efficiently, obviously. So I would prefer to be surviving effectively and efficiently and not just getting by. This also makes my rabbit trap pretty much ineffective because I have to walk all the way back up there just to see if it caught anything. I kind of wish I had gone and got it, to be honest with you. But it's too late to be worrying about that now. So I think, yeah, there's another passage, there's another way you can go that goes back behind there that is the same basic principle. Can I shoot a rabbit? I mean, it would be better than nothing. Nah. Okay. Should have just shot it while I had a chance. Trying to aim at this is miserable. Ugh. Come on, come on, come on. Dude, there is no way I missed that rabbit. How? Okay, so how do you use this thing then? What? Huh? Wait, was I just being stupid? Like, did I actually miss those shots? Because I don't think I actually missed those shots. That cache, by the way, that has all the ammo, right up there. Okay. Alright, whatever. Can I get any good quality meat out of this? I don't think so. It says ravaged. So probably not. Huh. Okay. Dude, you've got to be serious. Or you're kidding me, excuse me. It's a rabbit like 10 feet away. Hit the darn thing. I'm wasting my ammo right now. Alright, you know what? Maybe you just have to kill a rabbit with a snare. I don't even know, but... What if I just do it like right in the vicinity of this? Because that's in the middle of the screen, right? So in theory, I should just be able to aim with that box. It should work, right? I mean, it should work. Maybe this is like a hack. You have got to be serious. Did that just hit the ground? Oh my gosh. Okay. Enough of that. Dude! What? How? What do I do? Throw a rock at him or something? Okay, yeah, my reaction time is not gonna be fast enough to properly hit that with the way this thing aims. All right, let's just focus on getting to the doggone hut or the house or whatever. Come closer. Yes! So you gotta put like the whole gun on it. That's just kind of weird. Well,
I could use this.
Well, boys, we fought hard for it, so we're gonna get our prize. So wait, are my hands like covered in blood like the whole time now? Can I not clean them up? Because I kind of low-key do need to clean that up. I can't just have blood all over me all the time. I mean, that's kind of stupid. So am I like carrying a rabbit or something right now? Because if I'm carrying meat, obviously that's a pretty big threat. Like that's a pretty big concern. Okay. Cool. Let's drink some water. All right, now I'm a target now. The wolves are gonna be coming. Oh shoot, and it's dark. Of course it is. But the worst part of this is the wolves, they'll come after you if you have meat on you. That's what I'm most nervous about right now. That and falling through the ice. I'm glad I finally managed to take one out though, because that was embarrassing earlier, and I also just wasted 10 rounds of my ammunition, which is crazy. But what it tells me is that I've got to learn how to shoot this gun, because if I don't, then if I try to fight a wolf, I might miss. And that would be the difference between life and death right there, is, you know, missing that wolf. Okay. I don't think I'm going to edit any of these videos, to be honest with you, because, like, I don't really do or say anything crazy, you know, such that I would need to edit them, or, and not that that's why I edit my videos, but, you know, like, if I make a mistake or something, you know, I typically don't make or do that kind of stuff in these long, dark videos. They're typically pretty tame and chill, so I think I'm probably just going to leave this one the way it is. That's probably acceptable. If not, somebody in the comments will tell me, "Dude, you're gonna edit your videos. Like, you're so long. It's so bad." I'll just be like, whatever, bro. But, what's really funny is, like, to go back to my 2022 videos and whatever, and to hear, like, how much I've changed. Like, what I was talking about in my 2022, 23 videos. Talking about community college or whatever. One of my videos, I was talking about community college. I think one of the ones back in 2023. Like, dude, I graduated college like a year ago now. Like, not even community college. Like, actual university. Like, a year ago now. That's crazy. I can't even believe that. I was gonna do grad school, because when I wrote my message, like my 2024 year-end message way back when, the idea was that after university, I was gonna go to grad school, and I didn't end up doing that. I actually ended up becoming a high school teacher, and now I teach high school. So it's kind of nice, though, I will say, because, you know, you leave the building at 3:30, and after that, as long, you know, if you did all your grading and all your stuff, then you're kind of free to go, and you can use the rest of the day to do kind of whatever you want. Now I got to drive an hour there and back, but, you know, so 3:30 to 4:30. So by the time I get home, there's not much I can do, really, but it's not bad. I mean, I get up at 4 in the morning, roughly, work out, you know, I go to the gym a lot afterwards too. Much more active in the gym now. Gotta stay fit, you know, lift weights. And yeah, I mean, it's not a bad life at all. My first semester was tough. The classes that I had were a little bit rough, and just trying to like get adjusted to like what to expect from the students in that district was interesting. And I have to say, the district was great in supporting me and whatever else, but also a lot of the learning that I did was honestly just trial by fire. I mean, it really was trial by fire. Because there wasn't a whole lot of guidance, and I think a lot of the stuff that they taught us in our teaching classes, I mean, it wasn't useless, obviously, but it also wasn't, you know, like, applicable to everything, if that makes sense. So,
All this gear is slowing me down.
all right, everybody, we are at the camp office. Looks like there's some broth over there. We're gonna end the video right here. This has been the season finale for season 2 of the long, dark Silent Frost. Thank you all for watching. If you are still watching this series, thank you so much for watching it. Thank you so much for keeping up with the channel. We can do more story times because I'm planning on doing like more quote unquote. I mean, story times in air quotes. But we're gonna be doing more story time soon. Ladies and gentlemen, until then, I will see you guys later. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay warm or cold. If you're watching this in the summer, I don't know when this is gonna release. It's probably released in like April or something. But until then, I will see you later. Bye-bye.